Hi and welcome to my weekly digest. This is Artem and I'm finally back in Finland. I was on a short holiday and this is why I didn't publish weekly digests. But I was truly missing you guys and I'm finally back. What happened last week in digital marketing? You can expect the ton of testing news from Google and Bing, important PPC updates, analytics news about the Google Search Console, and great news for Twitter SEO users. But first, let's start with SEO. This week we have a bunch of SEO news to cover. We start this segment with a piece of news about DuckDuckGo, the privacy-focused search engine that hit 100 million searches per day milestone in January 2021. Well, it seems that things have taken a turn for the worse since the trend of monthly searches in 2022 has been going in a downward direction. To be more exact, DuckDuckGo had around 106 million searches per day in January 2022 and 96.2 million searches in May 2022. Why does this matter? Many of us had put some of our hopes towards DuckDuckGo as a challenger to other search engines. Have they given up on competition or what is happening? Let's see how it goes for them, but we only hope for the best. Next up, we have a bunch of news about testing that Google and Bing have been running during previous week. It really seems that these two search engines are getting more competitive than ever by trying to provide even more for their users. Let's discuss Bing first. Looking for discounts? It seems that Bing is testing some sort of coupon feature in search results. For instance, if you search for brands like Nike or Adidas, you might be lucky to see Microsoft Bing presenting a coupon feature in the search results snippet. Why does this matter? At least for now, the coupon feature seems to be an organic feature rather than an advertisement. Therefore, the existence of such feature is likely to attract more traffic to your website. And now, let's discuss the testing that Google has been up to. Trust me, it's a lot. First off, Google is testing hiding the list of locations within an expandable tab. The feature looks similar to the tab for FAQs that you can open and close, which brings us up to the second thing Google is testing. And the second thing is FAQs based on trending searches. Next, we have a new layout for featured snippets. It seems that Google is testing how many featured snippets it can show without things becoming too cluttered. It has been noted that up to 4 different featured snippets have been seen clustered together. On fourth place, we have a scrollable right panel. This panel appears once the mouse is moved to the right side of the search result page. Additional information in the form of images, text, and other feature snippets may appear on it. Next, we have a shopping filter button. As of now, this button has been seen to appear on mobile. When clicking the filter button, you will be able to refine your searches by choosing the brand, feed, style, material, and more. And lastly, we have a whole new section. Yes, that's right. According to a tweet that you can check down below in the description box, this section can be found at the very end of the results. Like the previous feature, this also seems to be available for mobile users. This section is simply called Explore. It categorizes your searches into subtopics. So in other words, if you Google pizza, it should come up with history of pizza, pizza recipes, pizza restaurants, and so on. In total, we have 6 new things that Google is currently playing with. While I think those features are awesome, I'm also worried whether it will look too busy and will distract people too much. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section. Enough of SEO, let's talk about pay-per-click news. We have a list of several updates on Ad Manager in case you missed them. Google Ads Manager has added 8 new features and updates. They have also teased us with 4 more features that should be available to users soon. Let's go through the most interesting ones. You can find full list of features and updates from Google in the description box below. First off, the publisher provided identifier time to live extension. Wow, what a mouthful. Anyway, it has been increased from 90 to 180 days. This allows publishers to support personalized use cases that reach users who have been inactive for more than 90 days but will return within 180 days. In practice, this refers to seasonal behavior targeting. Secondly, the optimized pricing to reflect inventory value is available. Optimizing prices increases auction floor prices to reflect and protect your inventory value. Note that this is active by default, but it can be disabled through your network settings. Thirdly, it is now official. Facebook's rebrand as Meta has taken its final steps, and advertisers will now see Meta in all references to the Ads Manager. Next up, we have news about the updated ad experiences video protection. Apparently, the migration of opt-in control to allow video ads is complete. The control is now a block called Block Non-In-Stream Video Ads. And finally, the WebView API for ads is now available to help app developers unlock the monetization opportunity in WebView content. That was a long list of updates, but why should you care, and what do you do with it? Well, oftentimes Google does changes under the radar and no one really notices them until it starts to have an effect on performance. By being aware of these changes, you can take proactive measures and be prepared for what is coming. And lastly, we have great news for those who do not do any sort of advertising but sell it on their website using Google AdSense. A new Google AdSense Labs feature called Shopping Links has already sparked some interest among the PPC specialists. But what are shopping links really? Well, these links can be found in your page's main content as hyperlinks for words that already exist in your content. Wherever Google detects a shoppable product mention, users might be shown a shopping ad for that product. Does this mean that the content on the page becomes a marketplace for ads that I have no control over? Not really. These shopping links will be put on pages where there are detectable product mentions. Google is stating that it will limit the amount of traffic enabled to view shopping links to 10%. Why is this important? Well, advertisers using AdSense now have access to another way to monetize their website. The new feature should not be too annoying, but advertisers should pay attention to irrelevant links and results. This week in analytics. Practical tips for anyone using Google Search Console. Did you know that Google Search Console performance reports have a comparison feature? It seems that you can use this comparison feature to compare clicks, impressions, and other metrics by search query or page. This piece of news was addressed by Search Engine Land as they noticed Andrew Shotland sharing screenshots of this feature on Twitter. The compare feature allows you to enter two parameters or strings and compare them to each other. His example compares a query that contains new with a query that contains tool. Here you can see how the report looks. But why is this important? Well, advanced features like this one can help you analyze your website's performance better than before. You can find underlying multiple SEO issues by comparing various queries or pages. We highly recommend exploring this new feature. Next up, we have two stories to tell in our social media news segment. First off, we have Twitter and its announcement about nofollow links. As you may have already heard, Twitter has removed the nofollow attribute from the links. This is unusual for many reasons. Twitter hadn't had dofollow links on bio since 2008. And any dofollow links since 2009. But why does it matter? Well, Twitter is a large social network which, in addition to a large number of users, also has a fairly large domain rating. Having link juice coming from Twitter could become a very powerful SEO tool and even changes the way companies operate on Twitter. This is why this change by Twitter is unexpected. Let's see how it goes for them in the future. Next up, we have some unpleasant news about TikTok for those who love to stalk others' accounts as much as possible. According to TechCrunch, it seems that TikTok is testing a feature that lets you see which followers viewed your posts. The feature was first noted by a social media consultant, Matt Navarra, who posted some screenshots about the feature. The screenshots showcase that one can see those who have visited your account on page view history. The feature can be turned off, however. Why is this important? While some find it beneficial to see who is having a look on their content, it might have a change in how people engage with content. After all, many of us prefer to stay relatively incognito when it comes to our scrolling history. This week we dedicate our tech news to the one and only Internet Explorer. The blue and white letter E has finally left us, as Microsoft has retired it on Wednesday, 15th of June 2022. Truthfully, it was a pain in the butt, but for some reason we all mourn it. The browser was used only for downloading other browsers is no more. Let's have a moment of silence. Okay, that's enough. We have much better browsers now. That's it, guys. What do you think of this week's news? What did you find the most insightful? Do you have any suggestions for me on how to improve? Leave your comments down below, and remember, hit that like and subscribe button. See you next week.